Hey everyone, John here. It's been a while since I've been on. The first portion of December has been wild. I've been on so many photo shoots and so many video sets that I haven't had a whole lot of time to hop on for myself and make much. But I'm on my way this evening to Canada. It is December 13th, and Cheryl has a holiday work party up there. So I'm taking some time to drive. It's my second time driving up to Canada. Uh, Prior to the last adventure up there, I was always under the impression that I was unable to drive. It's another country. There's no way I can actually get up there in any reasonable amount of time. And it's a 9 hour drive, 8.5 if you're really pushing it, but that's not terrible. And at least for me, it's teetering on the edge of getting too far to drive. I think once you get to like the 10, 11 hour mark, you're better off flying. But it gives me time for myself. It gives me time to think and collect my thoughts and go over ideas. And whenever you're a business owner or anyone for that matter who's just really busy, those moments are super precious because a lot of times you don't get much downtime when you're not constantly distracted by an email or a phone call or somebody inquiring to, work with you or whatever that looks like on your end. But I really appreciate alone time in the car, and I think some people are always asking, like, why would you drive? It's going to take so much longer. Yes, sure, but it's some solitude for that period of time, time to reflect, time to think, and I value that a whole lot. So that's my rationale for getting behind the wheel. But more than anything, I as we get closer to Christmas here, I just wanted to briefly talk with anyone who's listening about the importance of spending some quality time with people you care about. That can be yourself. You can include yourself in that group. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me this year, it's really important that I spend time with my dad. For example, lost mom this summer, unfortunately, and being able to go home and just spend quality time with him and be there and support and whatever I can do, very important to me. And on one of our recent phone calls, he said, you don't have to come down. You don't have to do that. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of money. And we can just, do something another time. You were just here for Thanksgiving. And I said, that's just not acceptable for me. I want to be there with you and I want to spend time with you. And I want to encourage everyone who is traveling for the holiday season or spending time with loved ones just to soak it in because, it's true that we are never really sure about when, the last time we'll get to spend really quality time with our loved ones is going to happen. And just to kind of quantify this for people who are listening, I heard a really impactful statement. I think it was in one of these little edits from a longer form podcast, right? But it was a gentleman speaking about how, you can kind of calculate the time you might have left with your parents. If you're somebody who is always on the go and you don't have a lot of time and you might see your mom or your dad or both of them or whoever that is in your life, maybe you only see them once a year, right? Or maybe you only see them twice a year. And if that's the case, and, especially if you have parents who are significantly older, you count that on your fingers, okay, well, say they have 5 years left. Sure. If I see them twice a year, that's 10 more times I get to see the people who made me who I am. That's 10 more times I get to spend with the people who raised me in their own home and educated me and fed me and loved me and supported me. And I have a wonderful relationship with my parents. My mom, my dad especially, he is my hero, and that's where I want to soak up every single opportunity I can to spend time with a guy. That's just very important to me. And I don't mean to dramatize it, right? For a lot of folks who have healthy parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, grandpas, it can be a little depressing to put it in those terms, right? Like, oh, well, put on your hands the number of times you have love with these people. I don't want to do that to you. Every moment should be cherished with these individuals, but you have to recognize that time marches on, and this world stops for none of us. And so if you can't take a little time away from the hustle and the bustle to spend some time with yourself, to spend some time with the people you love and connect with them in a really important way, no one else is going to give you that time, right? You got to make that for yourself. So I'd like you all to just sort of go into this holiday season with that in mind, that, it's up to you to take that time. It's up to you to prioritize the important things in life. And I encourage you to make the loved ones in your life the important things in life, or the important people in life. Because at the end of the day, those are the memories we hold on to the most. Those are the thoughts of our loved ones that we cherish the most. And I know if you make the effort, they will reciprocate, and they will express that to you as well. So take that little extra effort this Christmas holiday, and just tell the ones you love that you love them. So that's my message. I wanted to make this before I hit the road to Canada, and I'll keep you updated on the progress of that. But over the next 2 weeks, I'll have Cheryl with me, which will be fantastic. I'm very excited for that. And we will visit Missouri and see family there. So thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting The Wealth of Self. If you are watching this on YouTube, would love your subscription, your comments below, or your engagement in any way, shape, or form. If you want to support on our Patreon, that link is in the description as well. And we will see you on the next one. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Hey, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in on this episode of The Wealth of Self. As always, your viewership is immensely appreciated. If you want to take it a step further, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you are among the first people to know when new content is released onto our channel. Additionally, this is all about hearing voices. If you have any questions, anything that really resonated with you during this episode, leave a comment down below. I'm very eager to hear your voices and your thoughts. Until next time, thanks for watching The Wealth of Self.